Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first video of mine that you're catching, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and I love ordering mystery boxes to stock my online stores and resell for a profit. And I love showing you what I'm buying on this channel and then coming back after I've had a few months to sell the stuff and giving you my actual review and opinion based on my results. So today I'm actually doing an update. This one's been highly anticipated. I'm excited to share with you. I'm excited to see the results. This is the Ralph Lauren bedding box from what used to be Helpsy Source, which is now NuSource. So if you want to see how this one did for me, definitely stick around. So I bought this back in the summer. It was late June, early July. And it was definitely something completely outside my wheelhouse. I've never been a home goods, hard goods even type person. I stick really to clothes, shoes, the occasional handbag, and that's about it. So diving into bedding and like this sort of like home product was a little bit of a stretch for me and definitely outside of my wheelhouse. But I was excited for the challenge. The box, the price of each item was kind of steep. My cost on this one was $701.40 or $35.07 per piece. So that's pretty steep. But I was like thinking, you know, if I make a little bit of an investment in a product that will sell for higher, then I would hopefully be making more money doing less work because there's less pieces that I'm actually having to list and process and ship and all of that. So I did want to give this one a try for those reasons. And of course, I showed you the first box I ordered on this channel. So what I'll do today is I will show you what sold from lowest sale price to high. I'll show you what I have left. And then at the very end, we'll talk numbers. I'll tell you like what my profit looked like, and I'll re-rate the box with my rating system and give you my actual recommendation if I would order this again based on my results. So if you like content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Anytime I order a new box, I come on this channel, I open it live, and then I come back in a few months and give you my results. Let me know if you ordered this too. I know a lot of people ordered this, especially after my original unboxing video. So let me know how it's going for you guys. I'm definitely interested to know. All right, so this was a 20-piece box. Again, $701.40 was my cost, $35.07 per piece. I have sold 18 and I only have 2 items left. I have, since I purchased this lot, I ordered this again 4 more times. So this is the first one. And although I do have quite a bit of bedding still here because over the next couple of months, I went on to order this box a few other times. Out of this box, I only have 2 left. So here is what sold. First sale was the work shirt chambray queen fitted sheet in blue. And this one sold on eBay for 20 bucks plus shipping. This one took a little over 3 months. And quite frankly, I lost money on this one. And honestly, I ordered this a few times, and this particular sheet, number one, all of the bedding is separate. So like all the sheets, it's either a fitted sheet or a flat sheet or a single pillowcase. There's no sets. So in the grand scheme of things, this was just a sheet, as are all of the other sheets that I sold. And I had several of this same exact sheet in the same color, in the same size. So all of that factored in, and also knowing like what I was able to get for some of the other stuff in the box, I was ready to just kind of move it along and recover some of the cost on it. So again, a little bit of a loss, but all is not lost on this box, I promise you. And that's the same with these first couple pieces here. I had the Alicia Park Row Eurosham in cream. This one sold for $25 on Poshmark. This one didn't sell till October, so it took about 4 months. Same exact story. It was a single pillowcase. There weren't a lot of single pillowcases in this box. I did have single pillowcases in boxes I ordered after this, but I think there was only 1 or 2 in this particular box, so I was fine with letting it go. There was the organic cotton sateen border king sham. Okay, so this is another pillowcase. So this one I sold 2 of them for $60. There's only 1 in this box, but When I ordered subsequent boxes, there was another one. And so I actually lotted this one up with another one from a different box and sold it as a set of 2. So for this particular one, it sold for $30 plus shipping on eBay. Again, sold in October. So it did take a little while. And I do think I increased my chances of selling a little bit by lotting those up because they were single pillowcases. And although, again, I did lose a little bit of money, if we're looking at the single item, all is not lost on this box. We're still at the very bottom of the list, and I made lots of sales that were much, much higher. There was the Work Shirt Chambray California King fitted sheet. This one sold on Poshmark for $40 in a bundle. So I don't remember exactly what this person bundled. Maybe I had a fitted sheet and a flat sheet and they bought both. But this one sold in October, and this is the first one that I came a little closer to breaking even. I'm still not quite there, but again, getting closer, recouping money on some of the pieces that were kind of one-offs. I had the Addison May Stover pillow in floral blue. This one sold on Poshmark for $45. That one was the first one that was not in the red. I had the Lovan Jacquard duvet cover. This was a full queen duvet cover, and there were lots of duvet covers in this box and the next boxes. This one took till November. This one actually sold not that long ago, just a few days ago. This one sold for $64 in a bundle. So again, I still have a few of these exact same duvet covers, exact color, exact size. So especially if the buyer purchased multiple items, more than happy to let it go. I had the Archer Foulard, I think is how you say it, full queen duvet cover. This one sold on eBay, and this one only took about 3 weeks, and it sold for $65. Not the greatest profit, but based on comps, that was pretty much like expected. So again, not the greatest, not the worst. Then I had a Mathers throw pillow cover. And I actually, again, as I ordered more boxes, I got more and more of these, and they all sold very quickly. This one sold on eBay. It was listed about 2.5 months, but I got $76.49 for it. And there was no pillow in it. It's just the pillow cover. You have to bring your own pillow. So I guess that's kind of cool. Like, I don't do this, but if you're somebody that likes to switch out your bedding seasonally, then you have your pillows, and then you change the pillow covers as needed to kind of roll with the seasons. I suppose this was more like a denim type material. So I suppose this is more of I don't know. I feel like this would be all seasons, but maybe more of a spring and summer just with the blue color. I don't know. But I was happy with the profit on that one. Then I had, this one is very similar. It was just a different size. This was the Stover throw pillow cover. This one sold in about 2 weeks on eBay for $79.99, which was my full asking price. So that was amazing. Then I had the Ansel throw pillow, which was an actual pillow. This one was not just the pillow cover. The actual pillow came in it. So this one actually sold in 5 days on eBay for $90. Somebody sent me a $90 offer that I did accept. I think I only had it listed for like $110 or $120, somewhere around there. So the $90 offer itself was reasonable. There was the Mirabelle King duvet cover in terracotta. This one sold on Poshmark for $100. And this one, I had to upgrade the shipping label because it was over 5 pounds. I think I had to upgrade it to 6 pounds. So there was another $4.50 that came out of my profit for that one. But still, $100, and it sold in 4 days. Really, really great profit. And actually, I still have 6 items left. So we're into the great profit zone here on this box. And you'll see what I mean, why everything evens out. I had 2 modern equestrian queen duvet covers in the color camel. So you can see this was like a tan and white or ivory checkered pattern. One of these sold on eBay in a week for $120. The second one sold on Poshmark in about 6 weeks for $130. So just about the same on both platforms, price-wise, and again, good solid profit for what it was, and they sold quick enough to make that a pretty lucrative sale. And here's the top 4. I was so excited about all of these, you guys. Like, spoiler alert on the end of this video. I mean, these were like amazing sales. I had 2 of the Langport throw blankets in multi-green plaid. So these were like actual like wool heavy blankets, like throw blankets. They were super expensive retail, and they both sold very, very quickly. I wish I could have gotten my hands on more of these. Well, I did. I got a few more in later boxes, but like this box had 2, and that's what part of what made this box so great. One sold on eBay for $155. It took 6 days. The other sold on eBay for $175, and this one sold right away the first day I had it listed. So great sales, apparently something that people were looking for. And again, I think they were upwards of $400 plus retail. So whoever bought these from me got a good deal. I made a nice profit. In hindsight, I almost wonder if I could have gotten more for those. So selling a wool blanket in the middle of summer for $155 and $175, again, maybe I should have just listed them a little higher. I went based on comps, but who knows. Then I had this stadium throw blanket in camel and cream. This one, again, sold so fast. It sold in 5 days on eBay for $215. So this one I think was like a $500 blanket. So again, somebody who really wanted this got a good deal. I made a good profit. Definitely exciting when that happens. But that was not even the highest sale in this box. The highest sale in this box was the Barletta throw blanket. The color was Loden green. Again, heavy wool blanket, super expensive retail. And I sold this one on eBay in 2 days for $250. So again, I definitely wonder if, because I accepted an offer on this, I wonder if I could have held out and got more for it, or listed it higher and got more for it. I guess I really don't know. But either way, I'm still happy with the quick sale and the profit. I do have 2 things left. They're both exactly the same. And again, because I ordered so many of these boxes, I think I have like 8 of these. So I do not have high hopes for these. They are Palmer queen flat sheets. So single queen flat sheets. They are white with a little blue stripe. So I have 2 of these left, again, from this box, and probably 6 from other boxes. The frequency in which I got these single flat and fitted sheets kind of increased the more boxes I bought. But I mean, it still seemed worth it for me to keep buying more based on the other things in there. So hopefully I'm not like stuck with these quote unquote for too long. I'm not expecting to make a ton of money. If I do sell these, I'm kind of in recovery mode to make up just the cost of goods, while the rest of the more sought after stuff made the profit for me in this box. So let me go ahead and re-rate this box based on my results. Ease of listing, wonderful. It was super easy for me to list this stuff. Again, I paid up for less quantity, and it was very easy for me to find majority of, if not all of this stuff on the internet, to find comps and MSRPs and stock photos. It was super, super easy. Quality of items, again, everything was brand new in the package or brand new with tag. So absolutely first quality, absolutely no complaints about the quality of the items. Overall profitability, though, of course, is what matters the most. So I paid, what did I say? $701.40. And as of right now, after my fees and all of that, I am at $1,307 on this box. So $1,307 minus $701, I've made $606 in profit. So on a first quality box like this, I would want to double my money, right? That's kind of where I always say, like, if I'm going to pay up for items, I at least want to make that, I at least want to make my money back plus double in profit. And while this one is not quite there, we're a little under the double mark, because this stuff sold so high and so fast, and I still came pretty close to double with a little bit of a higher investment, but a lot less work. I am going to give this box an absolute oh yeah, which is, again, why I ordered this several times over again. This one ended up doing, or I guess so far, this one's had the longest to sell, but it had more of the throw blankets and pillows and stuff than some of the boxes that followed. But if I look at everything, like in totality, it looks like I placed orders for the bedding 4 separate times. And as of right now, again, in totality, I paid $5,197 for all the bedding I ordered in total. We're looking at 150 pieces with an average per piece of $35.76. So just about average of what I spent the first time. Yeah. And my profit so far is $5,175. So I'm just about even. I'm like 1 or maybe 2 sales away from being even, and the rest is all profit. I still have 62 pieces left. So again, some of these boxes are not as old as the first one because I ordered more over the next 3 months after I ordered that first one. So with the holiday season coming up and people wanting to buy giftable items, there is no doubt in my mind, because I do have pillow covers and I have duvet covers and some pretty substantial stuff still left. I do think that in totality, even though the rest of the stuff was not necessarily as good as what was in the first box, I do still think that in a relatively decent amount of time and with a minimal amount of work, I will have doubled my money like in the long run. So overall, I am very, very happy with my purchase. I'm glad that NuSource offered this assortment of bedding, which is something, again, that is not really in my wheelhouse, but it might be now because I've had a lot of fun selling it. Again, the work it took was much more streamlined and like minimal than if I were to have bought a bunch of clothing. So I am very happy with the results, and I really, really would love to hear your thoughts on this. So let me know if you ordered this, how it's doing for you. Hit that like button if you could, and make sure you subscribe if you like videos like this. I love doing the unboxings. I love doing the update videos, and I've got more coming for you in the future. But that is it for today, friends. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you.